Hi, this is a short video to look at the differences between two types of engine. Water-cooled diesel engine and the air-cooled diesel engine. Okay, this is the Alfa water-cooled engine. As you can see on the front of the engine is a large radiator full of water. On the back of the radiator is a fan here. This fan draws cool air across the fins of the radiator, and that is circulated through a water pump through the engine. The alternative is the TR engine here. It's an air-cooled engine. The flywheel rotates here and air is drawn in through the fins on the flywheel, through the flywheel fan shroud here, across the fins, the radiator, the barrels there. The barrels have fins in them, like a motorcycle. Okay, so what I wanted to talk to you now was about the advantages and disadvantages of air and water-cooled engines. So look at air-cooled engines first of all then. Lister Petter has got a long historical reputation of producing air-cooled engines. They're a lot simpler than water-cooled engines. They've got fewer moving parts, but that makes them much more reliable and needing less maintenance. And generally they reach their operating temperature a lot more quickly. If you look at water-cooled engines on the other side, a water-cooled engine is part of our proven current product range. It can be easier to install than an air-cooled engine, and possibly quieter. They're also well suited to marine applications, and because they have very efficient radiators, the engines generally have longer core life. There are some disadvantages with both types of engines. An air-cooled engine could be seen as noisier than a water-cooled engine, and it's likely to be less emission compliant and could appear old-fashioned. A water-cooled engine, some of the problems against, you will not have frost damage, and it's a lot more complex to maintain. You could get water leaks and it could warm up more slowly. Either way, when you weigh up 4 air-cooled and against, and 4 water-cooled and against, that really depends on the type of engine you're looking for.
Just to recap now, we look more closely at the Alfa 4-cylinder water-cooled engine. You can see there the red pusher fan, a pusher fan that draws air across the engine through the fins on the radiator. The honeycomb matrix shape at the front of the radiator there needs to be kept clean. Okay, recapping on the TR engine, you can see here's the TR2, and working round to the flywheel fan, you can see a fan incorporated into the flywheel here. As the flywheel turns, that draws air up through the fan shroud, across the top of the engine, and all the way through the cylinder barrels, which are finned, which have cooling fins on them, rather like a motorbike. You can see behind the fuel pump there. So that's the TR engine, air cooled.